Breaking news, clash of the spokesmen is really happening. Spokesmen are beginning to clash. Festus KEYAMO is APC spokesman for Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu presidential election. Also, we have DINO MELAYE, Festus Atiku, spokesman for the People Democratic Party. Now, Festus KEYAMO was on Channels Television, and what he said is so unbelievable. He said Buhari has done well in terms of security. Dino is challenging him. Say, Oga, first of all, let me apologize to Nigerians on his behalf because the guy is delusional. He needs serious, urgent medical attention. You know the one they carry with ambulance. It means that one jumps up protocol, goes straight into the emergency center. That is the case with Festus KEYAMO. Let's get all the details. I challenge Festus KEYAMO to drive from Abuja to Kaduna without a single police escort. Dino MELAYE dares him. Apologize to Nigerians on his behalf. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Spokesman of the People Democratic Party presidential candidate, Senator Dino MELAYE, has challenged Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu's campaign spokesman, Festus KEYAMO, to drive from Abuja to Kaduna on personal vehicle without any police protection. It will be recorded that KEYAMO stated in an exclusive interview that the current government has been able to curb the issue of insecurity and Nigeria is in a better space and state. Speaking during today's edition of Politics Today, daily on Trust TV, Dino MELAYE said Festus KEYAMO should prove to Nigerians that the roads are now safe by picking up the challenge. Get a vehicle. He can drive, can't he? And get on the road from Abuja to Kaduna challenge. Let's see if he will come back alive or will be paying ransom. Hear me. I challenge Festus KEYAMO. Please get this message to him to carry his car and start a journey from Kaduna to Ziba without a police escort and without any convoy following him. Let him even start the journey by 6 a.m. I challenge him to do it, to drive from here to Delta State, where he comes from, without a single police escort, since he said the roads are now safe. Festus KEYAMO has said that Buhari is doing excellently well and that Nigerians should feel safe to vote in the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress. It says, don't be deceived. This is what they do. They know fully well that they have failed. They try all their possible best to keep Nigerians in captivity. But Nigerians are wiser. They are stronger and they are better. And they know who not to believe. That these people are scammers. As they are, that is how they have been. And Nigerians must rise up and ensure they never fall for this ever again. So it is what it is. And this is why Nigerians are rising up to the occasion and saying, Dino, Festus, Una too, whether PDP, APC, we are tired of you two boats. Move, take the next flight, jump in and move. One is fighting for Tinubu, one is fighting for Atiku. Whether Tinubu or Atiku, they've had opportunity to be Nigerians' leaders. What did they do differently? What can you point to? I will present a man to you who had opportunity to be a Nigerian leader and what he did differently. And today he can go everywhere around the country and talk about those things he did. How he stood for the people. How he is inclusive, in the government he ran while he was once the governor of Anambra State. I'll present to you a man who did all he possibly can to ensure that, his state, there's one place they call Eweka Road. What he did there has begun to shine through. He does not need to convince too many people of what he did. This is a man who, when he came in, by the time he was leaving, there was a marked difference, like night and day. You could literally touch it with your finger. That's the person we're talking about. So these people that are fighting for their presidential candidates, don't get it twisted. They are the same people over and over again. This Festus KEYAMO that is fighting for Tinubu, make I open a secret. This guy in 1999 took this same Tinubu to court. Oh, you don't know? Yes, he took Tinubu to court that the guy was a rogue and that Nigerians cannot, especially Lagos, cannot have him. He's from Delta State, so what is his business with Lagos State? He said he had evidences beyond reasonable doubt that the guy was fraudulent and cannot be the governor. His conscience will not allow it. He took him to the High Court. He was not satisfied. He went to the Appeal Court, went all the way to Supreme Court to prove a point that Lagosians were about to make a big mistake and to take someone who may not be qualified to be their governor. At the end of the day, Nigeria sits where if your pocket is deep, you will have the judgment. Yes, but those things will change. Eventually, it will change. Eventually, he did not quite get, what he anticipated for. But he left a statement saying that he has tried his best. He has done what he could do as a senior advocate of Nigeria who sees a danger coming and needed to do right by the people by ensuring that such a danger is averted. And what did he do? He alerted the people. He took the matter to court. He stood for what he believed. So these are some of the things happening now that you and I should be absolutely resolute and be sure of, that these things are sincerely and truly happening. So whether you like it or not, there is serious call for concern. All hands on deck if we want things to change. It's not the job of one person. No, my dear sweetheart, it's not. It's everybody getting on board. It's you and I deciding the next step of what must be done. It's you and I rising up to the occasion and saying enough is enough. We've been fooled and deceived for far too long. For if we don't do that, if we don't stand for what is right, these people will continue to play on our intelligence, thinking that they can eat their cake and have it. Again, we don't want that. We are tired of the status quo. We want a different perspective altogether. For a long time, they have bamboozled us. They have shamed us. They have not made us see, the light at the end of the tunnel. They have continuously lied to us. They have continuously, destroyed that which gives us, the position to be able to stand for what is true and right. And so for us to change those narrative, the place of standing for what is true is not what's negotiable. Time to move ahead. Time to make the difference so that we can truly be happy. Remember, you have a voice. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.